Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it with 5 Kentucky bourbons that you should enjoy for the Derby. Yeah, we got the Derby this weekend. Really excited. Wish I was there myself. Unfortunately, can't make it out this weekend, but really happy for everyone else who's local, who will actually have a chance to get to the Derby and enjoy the Derby, enjoy some great whiskey, and just honestly, just enjoy the entire experience. I've already talked to a lot of people that are going to the Derby, and they are thrilled. So hey, shout out to all my Kentucky friends and family members. That's awesome. Really happy for you guys. So I'm gonna give you 5 different bourbons, and these are all Kentucky bourbons that I personally think you should enjoy. Right, the Derby is a whole experience itself. You got the race itself. You have obviously just people coming together, whiskey. So it's gonna be a great time. One quick update for the channel. I'm unfortunately, while I can't get out to Kentucky this weekend, I will be in Kentucky in a few weeks. I'll be out there doing a barrel pick with my good friends over at Glenn Creek Distillery. Still trying to figure out if I'm going to do a barrel pick of OCD number 5 or maybe even Cafe Au Lait. But myself and a few patrons, we're going to head out to Kentucky and do a barrel pick with our good friend Dave over at Glenn Creek Distillery. All right, so Derby weekend. 5 Kentucky bourbons that you have to share with family members and friends. So like this weekend during the Derby, when friends come over to my house, I'm only celebrating and sharing Kentucky bourbons. That's it. Kentucky bourbon only. I love bourbon from other states. I do. But for this weekend, I'm staying home. Kentucky bourbon only. All right. So I'm going to give you the reason why I'm going through these 5. And of course, I'm going to end it with an asterisk. Cool? All right. So, first up, to me, you can't even say the Derby without this brand. They kind of go in sync. Number 1, Woodford Reserve. I have here the double oak, but you can of course obviously serve the standard Woodford Reserve. You can serve the cast strength version, but you have to have Woodford Reserve out to share with your guests. If you're having a Derby party, please, I beg it, share Woodford Reserve. I'm sharing the double oak because I love like the whole chocolate leather notes that you get with Woodford. And again, can't even say Kentucky Derby without Woodford Reserve. So the first one that I will automatically have out on my table, Woodford Reserve, double oak. Cool? All right. Number 2. I think number 2 is important because again, we're sticking with Kentucky, strong Kentucky brands. So number 2 is important because they have such a presence in the bourbon industry, right? They are a true icon in the industry. So number 2, a lot of different bottles to choose from, but everyone loves a good bottled and bond. So for me, number 2, I'm going to go ahead and bring out Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. Can't beat the price, can't beat the quality of whiskey, coming from a truly strong, in my opinion, a wonderful brand. Don't get me wrong, I could have brought out like Elijah Craig or a Larceny, but it's going to be a little bit warmer this weekend. So I'm thinking, you know what, let me go ahead and bring out the Bottled and Bond. At 100 proof, nice, clean, perfect pour. Can't beat it. All right, that's number 2 on the list. Number 3, while most of these are old heritage brands, I'm actually going number 3. Slight new kid on the block, just a little bit. Number 3, also Kentucky bourbon though. The brand's been around for a while if you kind of go back in history, the name of the brand, but more recently in the last, let's call it 10 years-ish. Number 3, new kid on the block, but the whiskey is amazing. This is their own distillate as well. I'm going with James E. Pepper. Oh my gosh. I mean, it says here as well, right? The original brand established back in 1880. Obviously, they most recently, in the last 10 years, started back up. They were sourcing originally. Now it's their own distillate, which is in this bottle. Their barrel-proof decanter bottle. The whiskey is special. And I think for this weekend, it is a Kentucky brand. Let's give a little bit of love to a new kid on the block. Number 3 on the list. All right, real quick, before I get to number 4, 5, and then of course the asterisk, real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know, what are you doing for the Derby? Are you celebrating? Are you going to the Derby? Or having friends over? Last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get a notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Cheers. Cheers to the Derby. That Woodford Reserve, it's just perfect, man. It's perfect. All right. Judge, what's number 4 on the list and why? Number 4 for me is important because I think when I think of strong Kentucky brands, and also one that the majority, I'm not gonna say everyone, because there's no brand out there that I think everyone loves, right, across the board, but the majority of people love this brand, including myself. And this bottle, the whiskey itself, no matter what bottle you have, doesn't matter if it's a bottle that you got this year, a bottle that you had last year, I guarantee you everyone loves Wild Turkey Rare Breed. It just hits home. It's such a great bottle, such a great experience. And to me, you can't have, especially if you're looking for something a little bit higher in proof, right? Still, very reasonable from a proof standpoint. The 116.8 is still not like 130, 140. So even on a warm day, you definitely still enjoy it. To me, this is a fantastic pour, a great bottle, and one that the majority of us love. I mean, who doesn't love some turkey? Come on. That's number 4. All right, number 5, Judge, what is number 5 and why? Number 5. So number 5, to me, honestly, has to be on the list because it's slightly different than these. Who is going to have a party and you're not going to have a little bit of wheat? Got to have some wheat. Maker's Mark. Now, I brought out the Lost Recipe, but you could bring out the standard Maker's Mark. You could bring out 46. You could bring out maybe one of your private single barrels that you have from Maker's Mark. I happen to choose this one. I think it's actually a fantastic bottle, a great pour as well. Who doesn't love a good wheater? I love Maker's Mark as a whole, and I love what they've done recently as well. I think this is a fantastic bottle, so I'm definitely bringing this one out to share with some friends, and hopefully everyone will have a good time as well. That is number 5. All right, so Judge, what is your asterisk and why? Well, when you think about the Derby, many people, even including myself actually, at some point of the day will also have a mixed drink. When I think of a mixed drink, obviously, of course, you have your mint juleps, you have your old fashions, your Manhattans, whatever mixed drink that you want that is obviously a bourbon mixed drink. To me, you probably want to have it mixed with a rye versus a bourbon. I personally think ryes are so much better in mixed drinks using, a whiskey as the base. So for me, I'm sticking with the old school brand that everyone loves, or at least the majority of us love. And if you're going to go with a rye that has a little bit of a punch, come on. Old Forester 100 Rye. To me, you can sip this neat, don't get me wrong, you definitely can, but I think it makes a hell of I'll call it a whiskey-based mixed drink. Mint julep, old fashioned, etc. I really do. It's an amazing bottle coming from an amazing brand, one that never disappoints. Hey friends, until the next time, peace, cheers, salute. Most important, enjoy the Derby and be safe. Take care. See you guys.